A new clue. Marion Marigold. Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Luna renamed is Realm and Rune. Uncle Orr is a new clue. Draft the Sixes is the Fixed Stars. Can we destroy this? Yes, we can. Oh! Microchip. Where does this go? Throne Room? Does it never end? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueprints, episode number 9 now. We're almost at double digits with the episode count, so we better get moving. We better get schmoovin'. So, bit of a few things have happened since last time. 2 episodes have released. It's been a week since I've played this game. And the 3rd episode is going to be releasing today. It's going to be premiering today. And the 3rd episode was the episode where we got to the Antechamber. So I'm really, really excited to see people's reaction to that. So yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what people think about the new episode coming out today. I am going to go through a lot of... Basically Today's going to work a bit differently, I think. I want to just take it slow today. Last episode was great in a few different ways. We read a new clue and we got a few like bedroom rooms that we haven't seen before, and it gave us quite a bit. Like, we've got a lot more knowledge about certain things, and we've got some allowance tokens as well and stuff like that. It's all great, right? But last episode didn't feel amazing at the end of it because I just felt a bit defeated. I feel like we haven't made any significant progress towards any of our objectives, almost. So today I want to just take it slow. I've noticed that a lot of people in the comments have been saying I haven't been reading room descriptions, and room descriptions is something that I should be reading. And I'm not really taking tips from comments. I shouldn't really be reading the comments, really. I am recording quite far ahead so that hopefully there's less of a spoiler kind of thing there. But there's still going to be tips and stuff that I'll probably pick up. But yeah, one big thing people were saying is to read room descriptions. So today I am going to be reading room descriptions as we go into the rooms. And I'm going to be spending a little bit of time in each room really trying to like think. Like, is there anything I'm missing in here? Because there very well could be. I know I'm very suspicious of the den. I feel like our last safe could be in the den. But I don't, like, there must be some sort of clock puzzle in the den. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's just, like, we should go into it. But nothing really has changed here. I have a new tab called Objectives. So we need to get to the basement door, 9 classrooms, burning glass, 7th safe, boiler room next to pump room, magnifying glass on new clue, and magnifying glass on Red Prince in the master bedroom. And then reservoir we need to drain, and the books in the bookshop. Those are kind of all of our main objectives, I would say. In terms of books and lore, oh my gosh, there's so much here. It gets bigger and bigger. I put a new clue here. It is very obviously... Okay, actually, no. History of Orindia is the biggest one so far. But there is a lot here. Like, as I was editing, I realized that there is a lot in a new clue. And things that I didn't even point out in the episode. I think when I get back to a new clue, I want to point out some of the things that I miss. For example, there is a diagram on the last page that looks like the terminal network layout, and it says A key, and I think that means admin key. And I think that might be referring to the terminal in the Black Bridge Grotto. I think it could be meaning that. I've added the drafting strategies. I've added Alzaras. I don't know how many Alzaras there are, but I wasn't really expecting there to be many. Maybe it could be 8, actually. It could be 8. It could be 5 as well. I don't know. Realms. There's nothing really different about this. Oh, yes. I added green and white. Now, green was because on the Mora Jai box, it had diamonds, and it was the green color that we needed to do. So I think Nuance is green. And Mora Jai, as we said last time, is white. And then also this, does it never end? This is one of the weirdest things I've seen in this game so far. It's very similar to this, denoted in verse. And by the way, denoted in verse, I'm thinking inverse now. I didn't even think about that. Detoned? Detoned? I don't know what I can do with that, but that's interesting. So anyway, yeah, this, as you can see, it's exactly the same as this. It's very weird. Like, this is rotated 50 degrees, but it's very weird. And it looks like an eye a little bit. Does it never end? I don't know. I don't know what that is referring to, really. Sigils, angels, family tree. Okay, first of all, angels. I think there's an 8th angel, and I think it's like the angel of death or something. But it feels like there's a big theme of like, and this is going to be very like, I don't know. It feels like there's a big theme of like, there should be 8, but there's 7. You know? Like red letters, there should be 8. There's 8 letters, but we can only ever find 7 of them. And then angels, like they only show us 7 in the chapel, but we know that there's another one. So, I don't know. And then family tree. I have made such a big blunder since episode 2. I think it's episode 2. I've made a massive blunder. I thought Herbie was our brother because in that book, in the bunk room, it said Simon had a brother called Herbie. But I didn't put together that Herbie and Herbert were the same because Herbert has a brother called Simon. So we don't have a brother. And I've been wondering this. I've been like, why is there a picture in the master bedroom showing Daniel and Mary with only one kid? It's because they only have one kid. Simon doesn't have an older brother. It's actually Herbert's older sibling. So let's do that and then remove this. And this is more like it. I'll make this prettier later. But yeah, so this is more like it. We are the sole child, in theory, of Mary and Daniel. We haven't heard much about this, so I don't know if we're right about this, but it feels like we're right. Like, Courtney must be... Like, Courtney is Mary's cousin, so it must be... And she calls Herbert her uncle. Maybe it's like uncle is in like... Uncle... Oh, I don't know. But yeah, it's weird. Okay, let's just get... I feel like I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm stumbling all over my words and stuff. But let's just go into blueprints. Day 23. It feels like a big portion of the days just kind of went by and I completely forgot about them. Like, the most significant day we've had is day 5, by far. Day 5 was just huge. But we did get sauna, which is great. And we've got 8 in our allowance now. That is perfect. Let's go to our outer room. Now, in the outer room, there's a few things I would want here. First of all, we already have a blessing. We have the blessing of the high roller, which means every time we drive the shop room, we get a die. And every time we roll a die, we get 5 coins. That's weird. I hope that's not going to keep going. But yeah, so shrine would be nice. But, like, we've already got a blessing. I would like classroom. We didn't get classroom. How's about we do something that I haven't done before? Because I think that's very useful to try things that you haven't tried before. Why don't we do shelter? The first 3 red rooms that we draft are going to be protected from the effects of it. Why don't we do shelter and then put red as our rooms that we want in the day? I am going to go down here only because there might be a ruby. Yes. I'm a bit concerned why my game is glitching the audio a little bit, but we will carry on. We're going to take it nice and slow. Let's go into here, and we're going to go into the hallway. Now, I remember, I think it's R. Yes. So, this is how we read. Yeah, this audio glitches are very annoying, actually. Can I leave and it save? Save and quit. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. We might have to deal with the weird audio glitches for now. I'm really sorry about that. Hallway. One of the many nondescript hallways snaking through the estate and providing elegant causeways between the more noteworthy destinations that the house has to offer. Okay. So nothing big on the hallway. And then in the corner, we could get reading nook and then get the library. We could get office, but there's no point of getting office yet. Alternatively, pantry, 4 coins straight up. But I think a key is better than 4 coins. So I will take the reading nook. And of course, we're probably going to draft library from here. But let's have a look. We do want a magnifying glass. But we won't get magnifying glass because it's in our thing, isn't it? It's in the coat check. Reading nook, a snug corner reading room which serves as a quiet private place for guests to spend a few hours of their afternoon away from the hustle and bustle of the staff. Okay, so nothing really there either. I think we could go library, but I feel like we do this a lot and then we never get to progress forward that much. So I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm just going to pick the chapel, okay? Oh, I forgot, it sheltered me. That was probably a really bad one to use the shelter on. Oh well, I completely forgot that that existed. Oopsies. Okay, but chapel. What is the chapel about? A private sacristy, ornate as the most lavish rooms of the estate, is watched over by 8 azure angels depicted in stained glass. This room was more a tribute to your uncle's vanity than it was to his faith. Notice, I mean, you can't really see it. Do I change where I am positioned? You know what? I'm going to move myself down here. I think that's fine. I might be blocking something else here, but I'm going to make sure you guys can read with me. 8 azure angels. 8. Okay? 8. We, as I said before, there's only 7 on these walls. Right? This is the 7th one. This is Orinda. But then there is one here. And it's hidden. And I think the way that you unhide it is by lighting these candles. So I would really be interested in doing that. But it does say 8 angels. I am going to move my camera up just a tiny... Oh, no, that's the game. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit just so you can see the full name of the room. There we go. Oh, and it's got sheltered above. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we should be good here. So I'm going to go to the right here. And... Courtyard isn't bad. I actually think storeroom is okay here. I know we're blocking off a door of the hallway, but at the same time, oh, it's a tough decision, isn't it? It's a really tough decision. I'm gonna go storeroom because we need the resources. I don't know if that was the best decision because we are wasting a door of the hallway. But why not? So I remember in maybe episode 1 or 2, it might have been episode 2, when we came into the storeroom and we were like, that's a globe from the observatory. Here's Swimbird, little blue bird with a swim costume. This is from the nursery. I don't know where these rugs are from, but it feels like there should be something to do with those rugs. I don't know when. Is this like a plinth from like the foyer or something? This looks like a lamp from some sort of bedroom. I wonder what's like behind this painting, if there's anything. Another rug. Yeah, and then this is from the drafting studio. It could be from the drafting studio because it looks like a floor plan almost. But it's like, it's a whole house. It's like a Barbie house in a way. Okay. But I don't think there's anything else here unless I am mistaken. I think that's all there is. So, storeroom, a dedicated storage space filled from end to end with a surplus of chairs, carpets, paintings, and a handful of other things that had at one time been in vogue and on display in other rooms of the house. There you go. So, that's a good thing that we pointed out. What is this, by the way? This looks very different. So this looks like the flan picture. But then what is this? Is that a clue? It looks like meat on a chopping board. I'm a bit suspicious of that. Yeah. Okay, well, back in the chapel. And then let's go to the left. Or, sorry, the right of everything. What did this say again? Oh my gosh, by the way, I completely forgot. And you guys have probably been screaming at it in the comments. But you remember in security, there's that note that says, blue equals true, red equals lie. But then underneath, there's the little thing that we microscoped, and it said, unless it's handwritten. And we haven't been paying attention to that. I've just been seeing, red memo, therefore it must be a lie. But no, not necessarily. We need to pay attention to that, because I think that could be tricking us with some things. Okay, so then over to here. Oh, security. I mean, I don't really want to draw security here. I think spare room is actually quite good here. What's in the spare room in terms of this? An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had at some point been plans for this spare room, it would seem those designs are now long forgotten. I really like the descriptions of these. Commissary, library, boudoir. Boudoir would be interesting to see what it says. I do want to draft library. And I want to hope that we get magnifying glass. Or do we get commissary? I'm going to get library. I'm so tempted to get library. So, a new clue. So, let's just... I will go back through the magnifying glass, but I want to go through what I feel with this. There's stuff here that we need to read with the magnifying glass. This is all interesting stuff. Tutana fork. I don't really know if there's anything else to point here. I'm really glad that we got the anagram stuff, but I don't know what that's for. We do need to pay more attention to that sort of thing. That was interesting. This is another thing. I have gone through these so many times. Yes, this picture on the right is in the shelter. This picture on the left is in the ballroom. And then this looks like it's in an office, but I don't think we've seen this picture anywhere, if it exists. I did want to say, here it says major, right? And major in Erajan, major means small name. So I'm thinking that means like a short name. So like Tom, not Simon. Like it would be one syllable name or something. We need to think about that. But then also here, the suspect is minor. Is true. Like the suspect is a child. The suspect is minor. That is untrue. But then here we have a red memo, yes, but it's handwritten. The suspect is major. And that means that it's true because it's handwritten. So what we're saying is the suspect is minor and the suspect is major. Now we're probably wondering like, how can it be minor and major? That's a contradiction. No, because we learnt that the definition here of major, I mean, we learnt it here. Jaw means name. Therefore, major means small name. Therefore, this means the suspect is small name. So, the suspect, I don't know what the suspect is, by the way. I don't know what that means. But, oh no, the suspect is admin key. This is what I mean, right? This looks like the terminal layout. So you would have like, okay, you would have, what's it called? You would have shelter at the top, and then you would have like laboratory, office, security, and you can access all three terminals if you have them. And I think that's what it's referring to. The suspect is admin key. So, few things. Suspect is minor. Suspect is major, aka it has a small name. Suspect is admin key. So if we can find out the name of the suspect, it's a short name. If we can find out that short name of the minor, like the child, then that is the key to the Black Bridge Grotto, I think. Or it could just be another password for security. This game isn't... It makes me sound insane. Bookshop. I would like to get bookshop, but I don't know. Study is quite interesting because I don't know about the banner of the king. I liked it, and now I'm kind of like, it might be messing me up actually. I might be focusing too much on the banner of the king. So I am going to get study. It feels like it's not a great room to get. Or do I get vault? No, I'm going to get study. I'm going to get study. Okay. So in the study will be a ruby. Yes, thank you. And a key, cool. What was this about? Craft and raft, draft and raft, smile mile, viral viral, coat cat, cold old, sturdy study, face and ace, beard bard. Okay. Sinker ink, Sinker. I think we made that joke last time we were here. But like, is there anything here that we've just missed? That is a clock, right? Or is it a compass? No, it's a clock. I think that's a common theme in this Let's Play, is like, I don't know the difference between a compass and a clock. Yeah, there just doesn't seem to be anything here, really. Like, we know what this is. We know how to open the vault. We know about the queen. So, nothing really in there. Let's read the study. After the passing of the... Oh, okay, so here we go. This is why we need to do this. After the passing of the Baroness Orove, who is the... yes, Thomas Sinclair, which is Herbert Sinclair's father. So this is Herbert Sinclair's mother, Baroness Orove. Her private study was claimed by her eldest son, Herbert Sinclair. For years, he immersed himself in the countless notebooks she left behind, drawing inspiration from her discarded ideas. From mechanical puzzles to architectural blueprints, each endeavor he pursued in this room was realized in the shade of her creative legacy. Okay, so that is interesting. Orove was like a creative... Oh, that's why there's a queen in here. Because this represents Orove. I have been thinking about this. Is it possible that each chess piece represents a different member of the family? So you would have Orove as the queen, you would have Thomas Sinclair as the king, I would assume. But then I don't know, because you remember in the bunk room there's two black pawns representing Simon and Herbie. Now we know that Herbie is Herbert, but would Herbert be represented by a pawn? I don't really know. I don't know. Let's read this in the library. 2 stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader of this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. I feel like we've read that before. I might have done. Okay. So then, back in the middle. Dining room... Okay. Yes, let's go den. I would have liked it in a better position, but we'll go with it. So, there has to be something in the den. A more traditional family room, warm and inviting, so comfortable one might assume that the countless clocks surrounding the sofas are placed in a futile attempt to avoid inevitably wasting the entire day here. That's quite funny. It does bring attention to the clocks. So, the thing that we have noticed in the den is this. There's a little keyhole. Is there something here? I'm just really not sure. So, 2 candles. We could light these candles, but they don't have red. They don't have rubies. Something about the chairs. I just get a very bad sense about this room. Like, there has to be something to do with these clocks or something. I really just don't see anything. Are these numbers right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, they are. Books or something. I don't really know. This is the thing about this game, is I could be suspicious of a room that just doesn't have a puzzle in it. That's why it's so difficult. Oh, here's a lamp. So I think this is the lamp that we saw in the storeroom. So I think it belongs to the den, maybe. It's cool to know. Can I open this, maybe? Is that 5? Oh, now I'm thinking I'm a bit insane. Is that 5 more bold than the other numbers? It does look more bold. But it could just be me. I mean, look at the V compared to that V. But also, like, look at this I compared to, like, this I. Okay. Maybe it's not more bold, but I'm going to write down V. I mean, it's difficult. 5. I really feel like this is going to open. Oh. Does it have to be... Oh, is that why the V is bold? Do I have to come here at 5 past 11? Or 10 past 10? I think that could be true. I'm not going to wait here, though. I mean, maybe I do have to wait here. It is coming to that time. You know what? We're going to do it again. We're just going to wait here until this happens. I feel like what it's saying here is arrow here, and then the puzzle is complete. But what puzzle? Is it literally just that I have to be in this room at that time? Because if so, I think we can do that. If it's that I have to do something at that time, that's going to take a lot longer to figure out. But we'll wait here until it happens. So I'll see you then. Okay, I think it's almost time. Oh, look at it! Look at it! This is definitely it. This is definitely it. What's it going to be? I'm really scared. I'm really, really scared. Oh, it's going to jump scare me. I'm really scared. What is it? Come on. Go, 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 go. I'm going to hear something. No. What? Huh? Have I missed something? Did I need to open this or something? I don't know. Unless it needs to be closer together. Oh, but it can't be. It just can't be. We could wait until 5 minutes to 1. But I don't really want to do that. That's got to be something. I don't know what it is, but it has to be something. Let's continue, otherwise we're going to be in there for ages. Commissary is the only smart choice here. Why were there books? There were books. I don't know what's happening today. What is happening? There were definitely books in the bottom right corner. Okay, well, whatever. I'm confused. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. We'll remember that. Those items could be useful for something. The staff commissary is always stocked with the household goods and supplies at a reasonable cost. This provides the servants of the estate an invaluable service, especially to the live-in staff who may only expect to leave the property once or twice a month. Okay. A little bit of lore about the in-house staff. The fact that there are in-house staff. I feel extra dumb today. I don't know what's going on. What are these books? Down in the bottom right. What does that mean? Oh, it's redrawing. Okay, it's how many gems. Oh, okay, it's how many gems I have to redraw. Okay, fine. And that's because... Oh, that's because that's an effect from the study. That's why it's books. Okay, I'm now understanding. I think dining room here is fine. Let's read what the dining room is all about. An intimate and warm room with a large dining table, boasting a serving tray with a silver dome cover. Dinner is served here each evening. I wonder if we can, like, light these candles. I think a lot of candles we probably could light, but there might only be a certain few that will actually do anything. I also wonder if we can, like, smash other vases. We might need to worry about that. Huh. This is a weird detail. This is from the Black Bridge Grotto. That's all the microchips. That's a very weird detail. Plates, bowl, plates with holly, more plates, pawn. I didn't know there was a pawn in here. That's like a deer, a stag. Does it say sinker up there on the clock? You probably can't see it. It definitely doesn't have the arrows. I think the arrows are only there in the den. We'll have to try that again next run or something. I don't really know what to think of it. That is the first time I've seen those arrows, though. Okay. Let's see what's out here. I think... remember, the effects of the red rooms will be gone. Let's just take dark room. I don't think the lights will be turned on, but I think we can probably... see the rooms with Oh no, they are on. Oh. I didn't know the shelter acted like that. So, back here, like, we haven't seen these photos in a long time. I've kind of taken them out of my mind. Is this the greenhouse? No, this isn't the greenhouse. Is this, Who is this? I don't know, but that's the office. I don't think there's anything more to that. This is that. We've done that. That's Clara Epson. Sinker. I don't think there's anything else in here, really. A room dedicated to photo processing, development, and printmaking. This room is outfitted with safe lights which provide red illumination to which the photographic material is insensitive. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe lights often overload their circuit capacity and blow a fuse. Okay, cool. A little bit of dark room lore. For a minute I thought that was a note, and I was like, how did we ever miss that? Okay, let's go to the left here. I guess observatory is the best here. Oh, magnifying glass though. We can go back to the library. I'm gonna do that. I would usually take observatory, but seeing as the magnifying glass is here, I'm taking it. Let's retrieve magnifying glass. Let's read the coat check. A cloakroom where guests may leave their coats, bags, or hats in exchange for a claim ticket. This floor plan was usually drafted adjoining the entrance hall during larger social events such as a ball or gala. That's kind of cool. I do like hearing about the lore of the rooms, actually. It makes it feel more real, you know? Like they would usually draft the coat check next to the entrance hall at parties. Like that's kind of funny, actually. I kind of want to go back to the chapel and go up from the chapel. So let's go through here and back to the library. Yes, I know. I'm just way too excited to go and see a new clue with the magnifying glass. Thankfully, we were able to do it. So, is there anything else that I missed? We're going to be checking every single nook and cranny of this book. Book and cranny or something? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be anything on this first page, but I know, yes, there are definitely things on this page. So, dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Alright, are you reading anything? Nope, you're just reading lines. Okay, great detective work, detective. Suspect list. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. So first of all, corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. So this is all the times where it's a corner room. So it's one room turning and then going out another room, or another door, sorry. And then dead cases where there's just one door in the room, or dead ends. So, suspect list. Rose Barley. This is actually really difficult to read, even with the magnifying glass. Rose Barley, age 50. Richard Scott, age 12. Hond Mayford, age 32. Sandra Dillon, aged 14. Ah, wait! Wait. This is going to be related to the minor major thing. So major means short name, I think, small name. So we'll get a small name and we've got to make sure they're a minor, so under 18, okay? So we're going to ignore everyone who's above 18. So we don't care about Rose. We don't care about Frond or Fiona. No. What is that? Frond? I don't know. But then that's 32. And then Christoph Clark is 25. Is Christoph the person in the garage? Christoph is the driver, right? I don't know if that's his last name or if we're just being stupid. It's interesting, on the page in the back, Charles doesn't have a last name. Maybe that's just how it's done. Anyway, interesting, we've got age 12 Richard Scott. We've got Sandra Dillon, age 14. Charles Riskel, age 12. But we've got Bo Lee, who is a very short name, age 16. So I'm writing that down. Bo Lee, age 16. I mean, Bo Lee could just be the password. It could be. I'm very glad we saw that. That has put a few things together. There's going to be nothing here. Unless, I mean, shadowy figure is weird. What is that? I don't know. It looks like a python on top of a hill. Anything to do with clocks? No. I think I'm going a bit cuckoo. So here you go. Uncle or Draft to Sixes, Luna renamed, Tender Cipher. Cool. Anything here? No, not necessarily, unless... No. Is there anything on the blueprint he's reading? No. I was expecting more, to be fair, with the magnifying glass, but... Okay, this is going to be big. This is going to be very big. It's going to be a lore revelation. So, first of all, Major. That's how we figured out it was small name. Dead end major key. XYZ ABC. Seen all the signs. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So, seen all the signs. And then it says, and it has like 10 dashes. I think there's 10 pages in this, so I think that makes sense. Dead end. Is that a tilde? Dead end major key. XYZ ABC. XYZ ABC. Is that a cipher? I don't know how to interpret that. What is that C? Oh, wait. There's more to it. Oh my goodness. Okay, this goes deep. So, we've got Bo Lee. I'm assuming we have to translate Bo Lee into the password or something like that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then, like, this as well. Oh, Metro. Aries Metro. So this is the thing, we drew this out, didn't we? From what we saw in the security room. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, so I bet the library this way. This is so difficult to read. Assume page count starts on title pages. What? Red, green, violet, blue. Oh my goodness. Red, green, violet, blue. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to have to get these books again and look at their pages. Oh, this could be one big episode of just a ton of reading and trying to figure this out. I can figure this out, I think. So, okay. So, covers is underlined, and then it goes red AXCA. Okay, I'm going to write this down. Okay, I've written that down. Literally, it's just like a table there. There you go, you can see that. So, I've written that down as a table. So, assume page count starts on title pages. Page, oh my gosh. Starts on title page. But when we say title page, I assume we mean this page, not this page. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this would be on page 19. 2021. I assume it's that. And I'm a bit scared that we're going to get that wrong. But, I mean, some of these are picture books, right? So that'll be fine. So, but then, I don't know. Library covers. Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X. So what does A, X, and stuff like that mean? This way, all the way through. So the way... X, Y, Z, A, B, C. But what does dead end have to do with it? Dead end major key. Dead end. Okay, and then on this page, we've got on the way, as we thought. The suspect is A key, admin key. Suspect is major and minor. This is a great puzzle. I really like this. There should be a game. I mean, there probably is a game where you just read through books and you get clues from books, and then it's like an ARG. Like one book takes you to the next book, and then there's stuff in the last book that you forgot about and stuff like that. Like, this is just great setup. I love this part of the game. I'm having a lot of fun with a new clue. But that looks like it's it. So what does any of that mean? At the moment, how I'm interpreting it is, hang on a second. I don't know how to interpret A, X, B, Y. Like, how do I know what X, Y, Z, A, B, C are? Seeing all the signs. Is it to do with the signs? Route 8, departures, keep left to Tanner Fork, right dead end, record each stop on the way. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what this is yet. I think we might need to connect this with something else. It's to do with the dead end rooms. I just cannot work out for the life of me how to turn this into a set of numbers. But lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. I'm going to let it go for now. But that was like super interesting, and I got some pretty good notes off of that. So, oh, I really want to know now. I want to know, but I'm going to keep going and just hopefully we'll get it at some point. I mean, we will get it at some point. A lot of people have been asking me, what ending am I going to get? Or something like that. Like, apparently there's multiple endings. And first of all, that is a spoiler. I don't know why people ask that ever. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to go with this game. But I'm going to try and complete the game fully. Of course I am. Like, why would I just stop halfway through? My aim is to complete this game to the fullest extent. Because that's just the way I like to do things. Let's go into the corridor. This looks like the detective's hat, in a way. And also, when we had that Alzara cutscene, number 3, I think it was, when he was walking from the nursery to the dark room, it looked like he was wearing this hat. I don't know. A long hall with 2 doors at either end that had been one of your uncle's most frequently travelled rooms. Consequently, he had left strict instructions with the household staff that the doors of this corridor should never under any circumstance be locked. Cool. Yep. West Wing Hall. Perfect. This is actually not a bad run so far, but, you know, I do speak too early. I tend to. The West Wing Hall of the estate has been closed since the death of Lady Epsom. It's unsurprising, therefore, that this hallway is in its neglected state, featuring boarded windows and dust-smothered furniture. We have read that before, but I wanted to read it again just in case there's anything else I understood. This chair has holly on it, planks over the windows, radiators. To the right of this room, not fantastic, I will say. I'm going to actually redraw. Okay, I'm kind of glad that I did. I don't really want observatory. I mean, I always want observatory, but like for a gem, it just doesn't feel right. We could get gems back from it though. Observatory, observatory, yeah. I've convinced myself that observatory is good because I think we're going to get 2 things from this potentially. What are we going to get? Oh my god, there's so many stars. Farmer's apple, the slice, 3 steps, and diamond dust miner. We didn't, yeah, we didn't spend a gem. It is interesting that it's a lot of minor versus major in this game, isn't there? Diamond dust minor, diamond dust major, major key, minor key. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a semantic field. What do we do here? I guess lab. I'm going to go pantry just because it leaves our options quite open and gets us some coins and some steps. And then this door is locked. That's fine. We have 5 keys. Passageway. I mean, yeah, it's going to be passageway, isn't it? That's just perfect. That's like the optimal placement for passageway, I think. So we're going to do it. I never take passageway as well. So then what's down from the passageway connecting? Oh, actually, we don't want to do that yet. We don't want to, we will draft up from the dark room. Oh, no. That's kind of unfortunate. Pool hall. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh, I do like security, though. But pool hall. Yeah, man, let's go. Let's get some more keys. 7. 3 divided, or 3 times 1 is 3. 11, 10, 25. And then 2 divided by, or 2 times 2, 4, 40, 22. None of that made sense. I just said a load of random numbers, but I was doing it in my head. I haven't seen the complicated one yet again. Maybe I do need to get Schoolhouse for that to come back. That's very strange. I thought I would see the harder version more often. Solarium. I don't really mind the solarium, actually. We can get more unusual rooms. Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit cautious now. We don't have many gems. It would be nice to get parlor. I don't really know why I went in here. I'm going to go up from the West Wing Hall. I feel like that's a very logical thing to do. Yeah, this is the time for funeral parlor. Oh, but conference room. Oh, and the shelter is going to stop the red room. No, I'm going to go conference room here. I'm going to go conference room. I'm going to try and be smart. I don't know if that's going to work, but is this handwritten? No. So I don't think that's actually going to be anything. Oh no, we have our first security door. Oof. That's quite bad, actually. I think we probably should have taken parlor. Oh, we're low on gems. We're low on gems. So where do we go now? We can go to the dark room. Like, passageway, these 2 doors are locked, which is why I kind of skipped past them. We can go back to the dark room, try and draw up from the dark room and see what this room is. And then once we've done that, we can go back to the foundation and draft from there. I think that's a good idea. So let's go all the way back to dark room. While we are in the commissary, let's buy... Oh, compass is actually quite tempting. We can't buy all of these things. Let's get a sledgehammer and a compass. I don't think we've seen many things we can shovel at this point. We haven't gotten many green rooms. Yeah, I think that was the best thing to do there. All right. So back in the dark room, if we go up, what do we get? Showroom. No, we can't do showroom. We can't do showroom. I think it's just going to have to be bunk room. We don't have the gems to do this. We're getting a lot of keys this run, which is great in one sense, but also we're not getting the gems that we want. Darn it. Bunk room. Oh, I haven't been... I forgot to do the things. I haven't done it since... Oh my gosh, I haven't been looking at the descriptions. Okay. We can look at them in a second. The music is quite loud, to be fair. It's making me feel a bit tense. Yeah, so this is Simon and Herbert's room. Not my room. And then, was there anything here? There wasn't really, was there? We should think about this. Is there any additional context, though? Today's a good day because Simon's at camp. He's not as much fun as my friends. I have to share my toys, blah, blah, blah. He's very egotistical, whatever. Having a younger brother. Oh, younger brother. I put older brother, but it's a younger brother. He told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he's at camp. Herbert is mean and stupid. I threw away his airplane. Doesn't really have anything. I always had more fun at camp than he did in his life. He got in trouble for reading my private journal. He'll get no presents for his birthday. He won't stop writing. Congrats on the diploma. Yeah. I mean, that's nothing. Camp Colonel. I don't know. The rustic wooden stacked bunk beds evoke the enticing promise of campfire stories and childhood adventures. This bedroom served as pillow fort and bedroom to the young Sinclair boys, and has remained faithfully unchanged over the years. Okay. I like that it counts as 2 dead-end rooms as well. That's interesting. It technically just counts as 2 rooms. It's very strange. Okay. So then back to the foundation. To the right of the foundation, there is a locked door. So let's see what's in here. Closed exhibit. Now, hang on. Because usually closed exhibit would be really bad here because we don't have a key card. But this is a red room, and the effect of the red room is that it's security locked. So if I take closed exhibit, will the shelter protect me from the security doors? Will I be able to, will it be unlocked? Come on. Yes, it will. Oh, that is perfect. That is beautiful. I love that. And we got a lockpick on a run that we didn't really need it, but oh well. This is Pharaoh, yes. This will be interesting to read, won't it? A painstakingly produced, accurate reproduction of one of the so-called closed exhibits of the Fen Ares Royal Museum. Okay, never mind. There's not much in there. Do one of these pillars do something or something? I don't think there's a puzzle in here. Yeah, it's a very cut and dry room. What's down from here? We aren't drafting to next to a bedroom, but it's still 2 items. Security doesn't really help us. Let's go bedroom closet. Okay. Another key. God damn it. Where are my gems? Okay. Up from here. This is where we do funeral parlor. Yes. Yes, perfect. This has actually been really... It's been slightly suboptimal, but it's pretty good, I think, still. It's pretty good. So, let's take the key. And let's do this. If we lose 30 steps here, it is the worst thing. This box contains the gems. Don't know. This box does not contain the gems. Don't know. The other 2 boxes are true. Okay. So the other 2 boxes can't be true because then all of them would be true. Right? So if this is true, the other 2 are true, meaning this is false. Great. So this is false. Oh my gosh, what does that mean for these? If this is true, then that would make this true. So that can't be true. Therefore, this is true. This box does not contain the gems. Meaning this is false. Meaning this is true. I mean, this has the gems. I think it's black. I think it's black. Because white has to be true. Because blue can't be true. Why can't blue be true? Blue can't be true because if blue is true, white is true. And then black is true. And black can't be true as well. So yeah, I think it's black. I'm actually unsure about this one. I think my logic is sound, but this could be... Oh my gosh, I'm really scared now. I'm second guessing myself. What if this is false? If this is false, then this box contains the gems. This is false. And that would be false. Okay, yes, so it's black. It's black. Oh, thank God. That was the most intense one. I felt... I knew I was right, but there was a part of me that was like, I'm not right here. I'm not right. This solemn room exudes an atmosphere of reflection, logic, and measured mourning. A dignified parlor game has been strategically placed a short distance from the casket, providing the bereaved with a gentle distraction. A fitting tribute, we think, to the deceased's fondness for puzzles. Okay. Lockpick kit to the rescue. Come on, man. You can do better than that. Office. Or gym. Oh, gym is great, actually, because it connects to the passageway. I'll take gym. And it didn't cost any gems. I mean, it cost me 2 steps every time I go in here, but I think we can live with that. For now. Boudoir is absolutely beautiful here. That is yet another ruby of the ruby crown. It's quite important we get something good here. Remember, we do have 7 gems that we can use to change, to redraw. The pool... Oh. Let's do the pool. Let's do the pool. Unless we go all out and we do the freezer and then we try and get an amazing run next time. I don't know if I want to invest in that. I think we've got a pretty good run as it is. Let's go pool. I'm really scared for where this run is going to go. God frickin' damn it. An indoor Orindian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms which not only complement an indoor pool but are often compulsory inclusions. You can frick off. Oh my gosh. We need to get a private salon with a plethora of fainting couches and chaise lounges that served both as a dressing room for a ladyship in the mornings and a cozy sitting room for her in the evenings. And then gymnasium, we can have a look at. A half court intended for basketball and racquetball, which is seldom used by anyone apart from the junior staff during their lunch hour. At least they did before Mrs. Babbage disallowed the practice after noticing how worn out staff members were after a game. Right. Passageway we need to look at. A long cramped series of unfinished passages used primarily by the servant staff to traverse the estate quickly. And then we can look at pool hall. Once a quaint space for amateur gaming, the billiard room has been expanded into a full-blown pool hall after an after-hours magnet for sharks and hustlers aiming to make a quick buck off an unsuspecting mark. A rather curious game of darts continues to provide the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. Okay. And then solarium, could be interesting. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. The solarium is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. A well-stocked pantry is always the true test of a large estate, and keeping Mount Holly's wide gamut of ingredients and supplies stocked has always been one of the primary priorities of the house staff. Okay. And then finally, housing an impressively large telescope, Mount Holly's observatory is a window to the world above and beyond the clouds and sky. Through its armoured lens, even a novice stargazer will be able to distinctly appreciate the wonder signs and constellations that punctuate the tapestry of night. That's cool. Yeah, we've got nothing else to do. We could go into the code check. I would be interested in code checking the lockpick, I think. Let's go to the code check, and then we can also go into the grotto and see if we can work out the password. Never mind, we don't have enough to go outside, but we can do that another time at least. Or I don't even think we have the password. I've only got the name that I think is related. It's Bo Lee. I don't really know what that means though. Let's check in. Yeah, let's check in the lockpick kit. Okay. Well, I think that's it for now. Call it a day. I keep having runs with huge potential. Like, if I had a security card, if I had a key card, I could have kept on going, and I think I would have filled out the villa again. The estate again. But no. No, it just didn't happen again. So much opportunity, always wasted. So it's a shame. But one day we're going to get a good run again. I swear. I swear. Day 24. Okay. It's time. It's schoolhouse time. Let's do it. We're going to get to that final exam today. That is our mission for the day. And I've tried this so many times and it just hasn't worked out. But I think I have the perfect strategy now. We're going to go Banner of the King, blue. And we are just going to absolutely kill it today. We're going to do it. Right, we've got a classroom in the corner already. This is great. This is a great start. Classroom 1, we know all about it. Remember, we need to get Chamber of Mirrors in this run, which is a bit concerning. But seeing as we're only drafting blueprints, I think we should be fine. From here, let's do Den, because we need the frickin' gems. Now, in terms of this clock puzzle, what do I do? What do I do? I really want to come back here at 5 minutes to 11 again and just see, or 5 past 11, and see if anything changes in the room, because I didn't see it at first, but I was looking at the clock at the time, so I don't know if there'll be something more to it. Oh, here's our Chamber of Mirrors straight away. And then, do we get another, what is it? Floor plan, yeah. Another East Wing Hall. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Why the heck not? Hey guys, I am such an idiot. Basically, my video stopped recording. I was in the Chamber of Mirrors. My video stopped recording. But my audio didn't stop recording. So you'll probably hear a little bit of my audio. Then I fixed the video, but I didn't press start recording again. I forgot to press it. So right now, basically what happened is I went in the Chamber of Mirrors. I read the description. There wasn't anything that interesting. I went into the room next to it, dining room, drawing room, study, get some gems out of both of them. And now I'm drawing from the drawing room. I'm very sorry that you didn't actually see any of that, but it's a scuffed day anyway. I'm having a bad day, I think, in blueprints. I think this could be a good place for classroom. Unfortunately, it would mean the only place we've got to go left is Den, which isn't fantastic, but I can cope with it, I think. I think I can cope with it. So let's go with classroom and hope that we get a classroom out of the classroom as well. Right, come on. We can redraw this as well. So let's see if we can get a classroom. Attic. Attic is teasing me. Every time I don't want attic or I can't get attic, it tries to give me attic. It's so annoying. A music room. I mean, all of this stuff would be great to get. A wine cellar would be great. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. Yes, classroom. Okay. That's what we need to do. We need to just keep redrawing from the classroom. We need to make sure we've got a gem every time we're drawing from the classroom. We're already on number... Oh, we're on 3. Okay, I thought we were on 4. But We've only gone 2 ranks, so this is actually quite good. Up from the den, another classroom. Absolutely perfect. All right, and then from here, I think we can probably draw another... Get another classroom. Let's keep redrawing. Not that one. We need one that goes north. Den. Could be good. It's not a great layout of the den, though. I would prefer to have it go up and to the right. Let's redraw. Nothing great. Nothing great. Ooh. This is bad. This is looking quite bad. Oh my gosh, why is the classroom the wrong way again? Right. We need to be careful now. Hallway goes back into the Chamber of Mirrors, which could be a lot more gems, couldn't it? I'm just going to do it because I don't want to spend my dice or any gems. Okay. So hallway. Back into here. What does this do? It opens that. Let's go back into the Chamber of Mirrors through that room. And now we can press this button, which opens that. We can get that gem. I think, yeah, we've already been here. That shuts that. Okay, we don't want that. Have we done this? No, we haven't done this one. That one opens that one. Okay, great. So we've gotten all the gems and all of the other stuff in here. Great. That is exactly what I wanted. We're doing great on the gems front. We're not doing great in terms of getting a lot of different pathways. This is quite scary. Let's go spare room. We need some branching rooms. We really need branching rooms. Den. Perfect. Gets us a gem. Branches to the left and to the right. Now, on the left here would be a perfect place for a classroom. Absolutely perfect place. Garage. Garage is so tempting. I'm gonna do garage. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do garage. I'm gonna do garage right now. Yeah, let's do it. Get the keys. Oh, okay. I feel so tense. I feel so tense. It's always these runs which make me feel a bit tense. Entering and exiting out through the west-facing private drive, the garage serves as a more practical and informal entrance point into the estate. Very nice to know. I already knew that. But oh well. Okay, through here. Classroom. Oh, that's risky. That's a risky classroom. I think we want to go workshop and try and get a classroom into the foundation. Let's do workshop. Yeah. I don't want to risk it right now. It's too early. Or we're too far in or something. Broken lever is quite good. What items do we have? Broken lever. Great. We always get workshop when we don't need it. It's just part of the horror of this game. Okay. Dining room. Perfect. Honestly, perfect placement. Now we just need to try and get loads of classrooms around the foundation. I think that's doable. Okay. Let's go to the south one first. Classroom. Yes. Great placement. Great placement. Come on. Classroom. 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 What's in here? There is a classroom, but we want it to go north again. Hopefully. I think we can do that. Oh, come on. Go north. Just rotate a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No. No! Okay, well, it's gonna have to be hallway. I wanted a classroom there, but we can go into another classroom here potentially. Yeah, let's just take it. Then I don't even know if we want to go in here. It will give us an apple, so it's actually not wasting any steps. Okay, good. Any resources? No. We are close. We are close. This is our 6th, isn't it? It's our 6th classroom, so we need 3 more. Which is doable. It's definitely doable. We only have 1 gem, so I think I would prioritize a gem room over a classroom here. But I also wouldn't mind... Oh. It's not great placement, but 3 gems is so good. Let's do it. Okay, I think we might do it this run. I think we might do it. We might get to the final exam. I have just realized, though, even if we get to the final exam, we need to take the final exam. And we might not even pass it. But who knows? I don't know what happens if you fail, if you pass. I don't even know. I don't know what the whole spiel is. It could be like a whole thing, and we might not even do it today. Drawing room just for the 2 doors. And also because you can redraw, and also you get your gem back. Okay, so on the left here, it's locked. We need to be careful. Okay. This isn't great. Let's use a re-roll dice. A die. I'm so tempted by storeroom, but could that end the run? Why did I use a re-roll die? I can I'm such an idiot, aren't I? This is such a hard decision. All 3 of these are good. I'm going to take classroom. I'm going to risk it. We've got enough gems for enough classrooms. So why not? Let's hope we can get a classroom here. Oh, but the keys. The keys are what's worrying me now. Let's go up here. Apple. Oh no! Oh, please. Oh, I really want this classroom, but would there be any way to get more keys? Oh my gosh, do I risk it? This is probably the worst I've ever felt in this game. Here's the dilemma. I pick classroom here. It's another classroom. If the north door of the classroom is locked, there's no way of progressing. If it's unlocked, we get to the final exam. If I redraw here, there's a chance I won't get a classroom again. Or reading nook. Because I could take reading nook here. It would give me a key, but it would mean there's only 1 space I can draw from. Oh, I'm so... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I need to redraw. I've got 12 redraws. If I pick conference room, would this door automatically be locked because this one's locked? I don't actually know the answer to that. Let's redraw. It's not looking good. This is so ridiculous. Could storeroom be good? Okay, I'm going to take storeroom because it's our best chance of getting keys. It's it's our best way to get keys. Oh, I feel so tense. We get a shovel in here? Have we ever gotten an item in here? That's crazy. What? I didn't know you could get items in here. I don't think that's useful. That's useful in the foundation. It would be useful if we could, like, make a door with the shovel. No. Again, this is another classroom run where it's like it's coming down to the last moments. This door is locked. Let's unlock it. We need to get straight room. Workshop is fine. Oh, I don't like this. Magnifying glass. We need to get a metal detector. I don't think these combine at all. Shovel and broken lever. Oh yeah, shovel and broken lever work. But then, yeah. Okay. Oh, I really don't like this. We've only got one reroll. Commissary is good, actually, because we've got 25 coins to use. Okay. Metal detector. Okay. This run is good for that, at least. We've got a metal detector and we've got workshops. I'm not going to take anything else. If it ends here, it ends here. I mind, but I don't mind. We'll take Reading Nook. Because it will give us our key back. I don't think I've ever felt more tense in this game. Come on. Classroom. It's not classroom, but it's library. I have forgotten, by the way, about reading the things at this point, but we can go through the whole thing later and do that. Oh, come on. Yeah, I knew it was going to give me classroom here. I'm in the same dilemma. Right, at this point, we've got to risk it. Apple. Come on. If this room is locked, like, oh my god, I keep getting gems from these rooms. If this room is locked, I might throw myself out the window. Yes! Yes! Okay. Now we just need to get a classroom. Classroom, 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 classroom. Where are my classrooms? Hello? Okay, there it is. This is the 9th, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the final exam. Finally! Finally, we've done it. This is the end of the run, but we've done it. Come on then. Come on then. By the way, do I have a code check? No, I don't. Oof. I would have liked a code check because we could have kept the burning glass or whatever. All right. Final exam. Please take a seat. Okay. 8 years certainly flew by. Okay, 8, of course. Graduation, classroom puzzle. The infinity is still there. The red flag is still here. Final exam, please take a seat. Apple. Okay. So this is the final exam. Oh no, I'm really scared. I'm really scared. Is this going to be a whole, like, thing? Okay. We've got 30 minutes. And there's music. Okay. We've got a magnifying glass. That's good. Final exam. Instructions. Your exam. I feel so tense. It's an exam. Oh my gosh. What do I do? Okay. Breathe. Instructions. Your exam has begun. You will now have 30 minutes to complete I can't believe this game. You now have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to... 18 pages? Not just 18 questions. Okay. Previous 8 grades. If you do not know the answer to questions, skip it and come back later. This is an open book exam. You may use your notes and retrieve information from other rooms. Oh, that's interesting. As long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you've completed your exam, it will be graded remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. Okay. Oh my god. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. I need to turn this music down. Sam left his house at 6 a.m. and drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags. He then turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional flags of the same colour before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What colour were the flags? So if he is... I don't know where his house is, but if he drove 3 hours north and passed 8 flags, he turned northwest at Tanner Fork and drove another 3 hours and passed 4 additional... So let's just say this is in Orindia. If he's going north and then he's going northwest at Tanner Fork, I don't know where Tanner Fork is, but if he's going northwest, let's look at our notes. Northwest of Orindia is Arch Aries, and Arch Aries is Yellow Mountains. So yellow flags? I'm going to say yellow because that's where Arch Aries is, which is in the northwest. So let's do that. In the scenario above, where does Sam live? I would probably say... Oh my goodness, this is difficult. I would probably say Fen. But Oris and Fen are in the same... are both in Fen Aries. I will say... if he passed 8 flags... I don't know. Like, this is complete guesswork. Can I change? I can't change my answer. Okay. We need to remember that. What colour is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be least patriotic room pairing? Oh, I see. Okay. A chapel in Fen Aries. Fen Aries is red. Yes. So that's fine. A shop in Arch Aries. Arch Aries is yellow, as we've just clarified. So that's fine. A greenhouse in Kororika. I think green is... Wasn't green... I can't remember. A bedroom in Iraja. Okay. Iraja is purple. Nuance is green. Not Kororika. Kororika is orange. So it would be the Kororika one. So I'm going to say a greenhouse in Kororika. What colour is the fruit that gives you 3 steps when consumed? Yellow, because it's banana, isn't it? I think apple is 2. Apple is 2. Banana is 3. And I think that must mean orange is 4 or something. But I'm going to say yellow. Yeah. Solve the following problem. Okay, we can do this. 5 minus 5 times 2. 0. 5 times 2, 10. Plus 2, 12. Times 2, 24. 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Times 5. No, minus 5. Oh my gosh. Almost messed up there. It's 11. Hang on. 5 minus 2 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Minus 5 is 11. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Solve the following problem. Is this a 10? 1 plus 0 times 4. It must be a 10. 1 plus 0 times 4. Divided by 5. Okay, yeah. 10 times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4 is 4. Oh, maths was always my strong suit, I will just say. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Times 2 is minus 6. Plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Times 8 is minus 2. Minus 8. Hang on. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Times 8 is minus 8. Divided by 2 is minus 4. Plus 5 is 1. Okay. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Carbon. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? It's neon, I think. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. Oh, hang on. No, because it might be oxygen. Should we go back? Which one? Science was... It's number 4, I think. Oh, it's so far away. We've only got 24 steps. Is it technically cheating to look up the periodic table? I don't... frick. If I have the screenshot, I took a screenshot of it in my video. If I have the screenshot, that technically counts as my notes, right? I have the screenshot available to me. Let me see if I can find it. Guys, I am stressing. I don't know. Is that? No. Ah, there we go. There's the periodic table. It is neon. I should have trusted myself. What am I doing? It's neon. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? I love that. Mount Holly. It's going to be LL because MT is... what is MT? Why is yttrium? HO is... I don't even know what HO is. I'm just bugging today. So HO is down here, fine. MT is... Must be down. MT is here. HO, and then Y is yttrium. It's next to zirconium and... what is this? Rubidium? Strontium. Yes, strontium. Okay. So it's LL. Which symbol on the periodic table is represented by AG? It's silver. Which element could not be... That's not even Blueprint's knowledge, by the way. That's literally just do you know the periodic table. That's crazy. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Uranium is U, carbon is C, radon, I don't know, chlorine is Cl. I think it's radon because that's R, I think, or RD. RD is rubidium. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? It's 2. It's hydrogen and helium. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? We don't know this. Trinsdale Lake makes sense because Trinsdale is in Fen. Sea of Aries, I haven't heard of. Morning Bay, I haven't heard of. Cora Cove, that sounds familiar to me. I'm going to go Trinsdale Lake, I don't know. How many cities in Fen Aries are larger than Reddington? Oh, we know this, don't we? What was it? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Reddington is the 3rd largest city in Fen Aries. Perfect. So it's going to be 2. I love this. This is so good. I love doing a final exam in a game, not in real life. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? It's going to be Kororika because that's on the complete opposite side of the planet. Although, hang on, Nuance. Arch Aries is above, Eraja is down, Nuance. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Aries? Oh yes, Nuance is here. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot Nuance is in Orindia. I thought it was on the opposite side of the planet. But yeah, Kororika is on the complete opposite side. So it's Kororika. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Aries? I think it's the mountain. I'm just going to check. Yes, it's the mountain range. Bam. What realm is directly north of Eraja? Fen Aries. Eraja, directly north, Fen Aries, for sure. For sure. Bam. What are you... Oh, sorry, where are you right now as you take this exam? Oh, my goodness. I thought we were in Reddington, aren't we? We're not in Orinda Aries. This doesn't state what realm we're in. Featherfall Keep is bogus. I think it's Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Aries. That was my assumption anyway. Well, like, that was what I gathered from this game anyway. We're on the estate next to Mount Holly in Reddington. And then we found out it's Fen Ares. Yes. Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Okay, this is easy. Birch tree, oak tree, hay bale. Oh, bale and ale. Birds in bookstore, wings. Yeah, it's bale and ale. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Pry, I think was, because I think I remember the crowbar. Bride, I remember somebody drew a funny face. Flan, I'm not sure. There definitely wasn't a jungle, so I think it's jungle. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall? Face and Ace were. Trinsdale is. Realize. Realize? Let's remember realize, because that could be useful. Realize. Can you find the difference? Orindia, Orinda. I. Yes. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? It was General Teskin. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? Oh, that's difficult. Okay, I think we've got time. How much longer? Oh my goodness, we need to get a move on. There's so many questions. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? We can probably work it out. The thing is, Fen Ares. There was a war of the 5th era, wasn't there? And we know that Fen Ares isn't locomotion. We know from this, Fen Ares has roads. Orinda Ares, which came before Fen Ares, supposedly, was locomotion. So I think it was after the War of the 5th Era. History of Orindia. The War of the 5th Era lasted 22 years. Red flags were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The 6th Era has 3 realms: Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraja. I mean, Ajera was the 1st era. Trade and transportation. I think it will be the 6th era. I'm gonna guess the 6th. We did see the picture of it. We saw them with axes, but I think it was after. It was after the War of the 5th era. So it can't have been the first 3 eras. It has to be the 6th. How long did the War of the 5th era last? 22 years. The entire 5th era? No. It was just 22 years. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? It has to be Oris. Actually, though, I don't know. We know that there was a kingdom named after Oris, but we don't necessarily know it was Fen Ares back then, because I think that was Orinda Ares. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. United's allies. This is really tricky. This feels like an actual exam. I mean, I'm really grateful it's open book. I mean, I don't know how you'd enforce those rules if it wasn't open book, but the first capital city of Fen. I mean, Oris sounds great, but like Grand City of Fen, it could be. I don't think Reddington is. Reddington, I don't think it is the capital of Fen Ares. Drem is something we also need to remember. I think that's going to be a bit like the realize. Like, I don't know why we've got realize and we've got Drem, which I've never heard. I'm going to say Oris, but I feel like that's the first capital of Orinda. I think it's a trick question. Oh, I don't know. It's a trick question. It's a trick question. It's Grand City of Fen. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible? Dirigiblox? Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? What is a dirigible? Is it cheating to look that up? I'm gonna look it up. I mean, it is kind of cheating. To headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war. History was never my strong suit. The deciding battle of the War of the Fifth Era was fought on the southern shores near which famous landmark? It can't be the Royal Museum of Fen. I think that was a different era. Southern shores. Mount Holly isn't near the southern shores. I think it's either of these two. Colossus Orinda or Angel Tower. Let's just say Colossus Orinda. I don't think we can narrow that down any further. I'm going to say Orinda Ares, because Orinda Ares became Fen Ares. I think it gifted them whatever a dirigible was. I really don't know. Orinda Ares. That could be a stupid thing. Okay, solve the following problems. 36. 3 squared. Wait, minus... Oh my gosh, wait. Minus 3 squared is 9 minus 3. Right? Sure. 12, the inverse of 12 is 21. 11 times 3 is 33. Oh no, 11 divided by 3. 11 divided by 3 is 3.66. So it's going to be 4. What is this, man? 4 squared is 16. Plus 5 is 21. Times 2 is 42. Minus 1 is 41. So it's going to be 14. I love that 1681, which is 41 squared, is there. This is crazy. What the heck? Okay. 5. Okay, 5 divided by 2? Yes, it's 5 divided by 2. 2.5 times 3 is 7.5. Round that to the nearest 10 is 10. Take away 1 is 9. Times 6 is 54. Plus 100 is 154. Round that to the nearest 100. 200. Oh, is that right? Let's see if we get the same answer. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Times it by 3 is 7.5. Round that to the nearest 10, I think, right? Because it's 2 waves. So it's the nearest 10. So round that to the nearest 10 is 10. Minus 1, 9. Times 6, 54. Add 100, 154. Round to the nearest 100, 200. Let's do it. Oh, I'm so scared. What is the Irajan word for house? Oh, no. Anything but Irajan. That's my least favourite. House is hue. What does Neviate mean in Irajan? It's new... Oh, it's new gate, isn't it? Neviate. New gate. Let me just check that Yate is gate. Yate is gate. It's got to be... and Nev is new. So at the start of gate or new gate. New gate. Bam. The phrase Tre Ven Lay, which is tree trunk something, can be translated in several different ways. Which of the following is not an acceptable interpretation of this phrase? Are you kidding me? That old tree is not owned by me. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. What does that... Okay. So, what was it? Tre Ven Lay, I think. Tre Ven Lay, was it? Tre Ven Lay. So, multiple components to this word. Tre is tree. Then you've got Ven, which is old. But also, here you have Ven, which means branch as well. So, branch as well as old. So, hang on. Old or branch. And then you've got lay, which is lack of, because it's a suffix. Tre, ven, lay, suffix. Lack of old branch tree. We can remember that. So that old tree is not owned by me. There's just nothing pointing to me in that sentence, you know, in that phrase. My tree is not very old. Lack of old tree. Sure. I cannot see the tree trunk. Wouldn't you need to have the verb see in there, though? I am not an old tree. I cannot see the tree trunk. But it's not trunk, is it? It's branch. I swear trunk is nev. That's what I thought trunk was. I thought trunk was nev. Is there something for see? To see? I think I'm gonna have to go with I cannot see the tree trunk. Because I think trunk is nev. Let's go. We need to go. How would you say the following phrase in Irajan? You have a very, very long name. Are you kidding me? Well, name was jaw. And then long is... large is am. Is there any very? Oh, God. Am is large and jaw. So am jaw has to be in there. Jaw am. Yes, jaw am. I would say jaw am. Ol ra jaw am. Sure. Night Dao is definitely not. That's new day, I think, or something like that. Night day. Night day. Day. Venjar. I don't know what jar is. Ra. I think ra is very. Okay, I'm just going to go with that. How would you tell an Irajan count me out? Irajan nay? El count vo? What was el count vo? El me. Count is count. Vo is away. Count me away. Yes! Yes, it's that one. El count vo. Okay. Oh my gosh! Using the provided Irajan terms for cardinal directions above. In eclipse and is eclipse. What would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone at point A to get them to point B? What are you talking about? So you want to go et, but is of tree. Et tree. No. No, not et tree. East tree. No, you want to go... Okay, let's leave that one to last. In ancient Orindia, the number 8 was considered by Ajuran scholars to be mathematically near perfect. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, let's... I bet one of these equates to 46. I bet you. 8 squared is 64. Wait, you square 6... Wait, it's this one. You square 8, and then you invert it. That's genius. That is genius. But hang on, 8 squared is 64. 64 squared, so that's nothing. 8 squared, and then round to the nearest 10, it's going to be 60. 8 squared... 8 rounded to the nearest 10 is 10. Square that is 100. But then 8 squared is 64. Inverted is 46. It's got to be D. Which means our last question is this one. And this one might be the most insane thing I've ever seen in any game ever. Why the heck would I know this? Let me... for this one, I've got 5 minutes. You're not going to see what I'm looking at. But I'm going to put my... notes on the other screen. Okay. So in et is. So in is north. Et I would assume is and, because that makes sense, because that's what it's like in other languages. Oh no. In et is is up, right, down. That makes sense, okay? Et tree, which means east tree, which I wouldn't say is correct. Ajin, what does ajin mean? Does it mean anything we know? Doesn't mean anything we know. Ajin, east of tray. Toward tree. South last. Tree away. Oh, so it go east towards the tree and then go south away from the tree. That's not bad. Main is small south, and then et am large. Matri is small tree, and then et is southeast. Ma-or is small. I don't know what the hell that's saying. What is going on? I think it's this one. I don't know what ajin means. Oh wait, we can maybe work it out. Oh, first. First. North. East towards tree. South away from tree. South last away from tree. It has to be this. Because you go north, you go towards the tree, then you go south away from the tree. It's that one. Final exam complete. Oh no. I mean, that was probably the most intense 30 minutes of my life. Apart from my tax exam. Believe it or not, I was more indoctrinated by that exam than my tax exam. I still don't have the results of my tax exam. It will be coming in maybe 3 weeks. So you'll probably hear about it in maybe like 8 weeks from now. But I'll let you know if like in the premiere or whatever, if you hear about it. Because this will probably be coming out at the time my tax exam results will be out. Anyway, that's enough exams for one day. I don't want to talk about exams. We still have some stuff to do in this run, believe it or not. We will get the exam results today because it said it will be delivered to me tomorrow. I will assume, I mean, maybe it will be in the mail room, but I will get exam results tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, I think that will be for a trophy, won't it? Hopefully I'll pass. I don't know what a pass will be. Hopefully just a C. I mean, I don't want to have to get all of those questions right. I definitely haven't got all of them right, but I think I took a very good crack at it. I think, round of applause for me, right? Round of applause in chat. I think my main struggle is history right now. I think that is the main struggle. We got a lot of the geography questions, I think. I think maths was completely fine. I think we didn't struggle with math at all. I think there was one math question which could have caught me out, but it was a very long one and very difficult. And Irajin, I don't think we did that bad. I don't think it was that bad because I did do a lot of research outside of the episodes to make sure we're getting the all of these classroom stuff correct. And I'm glad that we took that because now we know what it's like. If we didn't get a pass here, it's fine. We can retake. We can always retake, just like my tax exam. Oh, the memories, the torture of tax. Okay, I don't want to ever talk about tax again, but I probably will have to. This one isn't over. We want to get to the workshop. It's a shame we didn't get chapel in this. Actually, is there anything we can do with the glass? I don't think there is. That's really annoying, actually. I wish I got the thing where you can, the code check. Oops. But we can at least go and see if it works outside, if we've got enough steps. And I'm worried about this, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, craft, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, 10, 9, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll definitely have enough. We will have enough. Sorry, that was a very weird way of doing that, but I worked it out. I think we have enough. Do we want to check anything out here? I think we do. We haven't looked at Volume 5 of Architectural Digest, so let's put that down. And then, workshop time. Oh yeah, let's buy the sledgehammer and the salt shaker just in case we can make anything out of them. I don't think we can make anything out of the salt shaker, but, you know, we may as well try. Maybe we can make a pepper shaker. But, magnifying glass, metal detector, burning glass. Let's do it. We've been meaning to get this for a long time now. A long time. I've turned completely into a Luigi. What is going on? Burning glass. Great. Is there anything else we can create? Broken lever. Yeah, I don't think there is. We can make 2 things if we had the battery pack, I think. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we go through the drawing room and then dining room, workshop. Oh, more steps. Great. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, of course we have the dining room. That music in that exam room was so intense. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, the first thing I want to try is see if we can light up those torches in this weird tunnel. I really hope we can do that. Come on. Like, there has to be something to this tunnel. We haven't even, like, looked in here at all. Can we light the torches? Oh! We can. And we don't need to light that one. Oh. Tunnel! Tunnel. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add tunnel to your drafting pool? Always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. That's insane. So you can just draft directly north. You can get to the 8th rank really quickly. Now that would be great if we had pawn instead of king. Okay, well, let's take it because it's here. Looks like we can't go any further than this, though. I wish we could. Okay. Another foreman's log. Scripts and Rudford Mining Company, Excavation Department, 6/18/1918. The complete manifest for all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed, and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. Interesting. I don't have anything to say about that right now, but I might once I've properly, like, read it. Sorry, I just had an exam, so my brain's not really working properly for the rest of the day, but... I wonder if there's anything in here that can be lit with the torch. I doubt it, but it's worth seeing. Yeah, there's nothing down here. But I will have a look at all of the grounds to see if there is anything torchable. It is such a shame we don't have tomb. We don't have... Well, it's a shame that we don't have the coat check at all. Because I would have checked this into the coat check and we would have gone tomb next run and like worked all out from there. We didn't even get chapel this run. And chapel I know has candles you can light. It's such a shame that like you get to do one thing and then by doing that you like forfeit the rest. It's so bad. We can't light this aflame. Oh, that's annoying. What about the bird baths? There has to be something with the bird baths. It's going to become a meme at this point that I'm going to say that a million times and there's going to be nothing to do with the bird baths. This is still very weird. It does match the thing that we found in the locker room that one time, but I don't know what significance of that is. Let's type in the name Bo Lee here. Bo Lee. No. But I think it definitely is. It says admin key. So it has to be the A key that we saw in a new clue. What could it be? Okay. Anything out here that we can light? We still haven't gotten throne room. That would be nice to get one day. I haven't seen throne room at all. We need to put black actually on the thing. I didn't see this last time, but this is the Arindia, Arinda. That's the Arinda thinger. It did say like this gate. Well, it didn't say it specifically, but you know, freaking Rumpus Room guy Alzara said there was a door that you have not opened, and it was a picture of that gate. And I'm wondering, is it really something I can open, or is it just for the fun of it? Are they teasing me? We haven't been in here in a long time. Was there actually something here that I could... Can I mine these gems? That would be nice, wouldn't it? That's a very weird, like, triangle pattern of flowers. What? How have I never seen that? That's so strange. That might be a dig spot. That's just a very strange spot right there. I don't think there is going to be anything else. I wonder if we can get through here. What? Yeah, I doubt there's going to be anything else we can torch. That's such a shame. I can't believe... I mean, really, it shouldn't be hard to get it again. It's 2 items, but it's taken us so long to get it again. It's just like the opportunity was here and we failed because we were drafting so many classrooms. It's alright, we will get it again. We'll get it again. I was wondering if we could like light these smoke things. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, I don't see much point in that if there's already smoke, but... yeah. What is the significance of being able to turn this back off? I'm gonna turn it back on just in case, but like that's a bit strange that I can do that. We haven't really explored this that much. I mean, there's not really much to explore. I do get that, but box, gardener's logbook. Can't take the apples. Sundial. Oh, there are more pink flowers here, but no, that one triangle of flowers did look very strange. Okay, well, it looks like there's nothing else really, unless there's like a stove, isn't there? Or not stove. What's it called? Like I guess like an Aga or something in the schoolhouse. There's definitely something in the schoolhouse which could be lit, maybe. This thing. Could it be lit? Oh, no, it's this. Yes. I'm misremembering what it was. Are there any rooms which could have candles that I could light? I'm interested in the dining room. The den. Maybe the drawing room. Let's try those 3. We've only got 10 steps, I know. Will the other dining room also have food? If I've got 2 dining rooms, will they both have food? That's a really good question that I'm going to answer right now. It does. Oh, how interesting. It has the same food as well, but if you've got 2 of them, you get 2 meals. That's really, really cool. So we're actually, we've got a lot of time left then to just see if there's anything that I can light. I don't think there is. Just have to remember, like, they did say you only light ruby based candles or whatever. So I don't think there will be anything I can light. Okay, I think I've exhausted this run. Once again, I have to say goodbye to the beautiful burning glass. I just can't believe it. Oh well, we're going to get our exam results though, and I am genuinely feeling it. I'm feeling my heartbeat, And I really want to pass. I just really want to pass. Sizable campus. That makes sense. We've got 9 classrooms and a library. Okay. Let's find out. Did we pass the exam? I'm going to be like 1 mark off of a pass, and it's going to be so annoying. I'm not expecting to pass, by the way. Like, I think there were a lot of questions I could have answered if I had spent more time here. Oh, it's here. It's right here. I thought it might be in the mailroom or something. I don't want to do it. It's like opening my GCSEs again. Oh my gosh. Or my A-levels that I never actually took because of COVID. I wish I had COVID for this exam, man. God. B+. Colour, 75%. Colour? What did I get wrong in colour? Science, 100%. Periodic table knowledge, yes, let's go. Art, 100%, let's go. Algebra, 100%. Math, 100%. Geography, 71. History, I got strangely high. Irradiant, I got 67%. Was that not enough for the trophy? Don't tell me I need an A. Oh my gosh, I need an A, don't I? Well, it's good to know that I got 100% on each of these. We might be able to work out. I will do this outside of the episode. We might be able to work out based on our percentages on the other ones. Maybe which ones are correct and which ones aren't quite accurate. Because I know I'm certain on some of them and not certain on others. So we can try that and we can do this all again. Gosh damn it. I mean, it was a good effort. It was a B+. I think it was a bit premature, to be honest. I think that might be a later game thing. But I'm really pleased with how well we did there. Should we... I'm just thinking, should I try a run where I don't go to the outer room first? I don't know. I think it's always better to go straight to the outer room. This is going to be our last run for the day. Trading post, root cellar, tool shed. I want to go trading post. I want to get the burning glass with the trading post. I want to try it this time. Like, come on. I want to light this dynamite. Frick you. And I've never used the trading post before, still. So, it would be interesting to see... Yeah, that's definitely got to be something. It'll be interesting to see if we can use trading posts this run. Based on any items that we do get from the estate. Let's go. I almost forgot the whole premise of this game after taking that exam. It's crazy how like long that took and how different it was, but really interesting. Conservatory. I don't really want conservatory. I want storeroom. I want to try and get a really good run going here. Like, I think we can get a good run if we just really like properly try hard this. Come on then. Up from here. Pantry's not bad. Though, let's not go in the pantry yet. Let's draft these rooms. Spare room. Good. And then what's across from here? Courtyard isn't bad. I'll take courtyard. Ooh, shovel. Something that I can definitely trade. And what could be useful is if we use the shovel to get all of the dirt patches. And then we trade later because we won't need the shovel. Like, that could be interesting. If we can get a workshop, try and get magnifying glass and metal detector again, I would be very happy. I would like a commissary. Funeral parlor. Let's do it. But obviously, we're not yet going to go in there and do the thing. Keys for sale. I think corridor, just because we might get an east wing hall on the right. Or a den could be good. Let's do den for a gem. Up from the gem. I think commissary is actually very good here. Let's do it. There is a package in the mailroom as well. Could be my trophy for the exam. No. Sledgehammer. Running shoes. Set of gems. I think sledgehammer. Let's do it. It'll be useful, and it's also something we can trade if it's not useful. Reading nook. Yes, great. Great work. I think guest bedroom. Yeah. We need to try and take more red rooms. Is that a coin or a key? I don't know. It's a key. Okay. Great. Oh, we have our first... That's very early. We're only on the 4th rank and there's already a security door here. So now we need to go back to the spare room, or pantry. Let's go back to the pantry. Pantry time. Apple. Coins. Okay. I can't believe I only got 75, what was it, 70% on colours? That's crazy. I feel like I know my colours. I would love to get mailroom, but I think we need to get West Wing Hall to be safe. Yeah. Let's do this. Up from here. Yeah. Ooh, actually, I would get dining room. It's really early for a dining room, though. Gymnasium is good because it's a red room, and we're going to need gems. So it's another gem for the funeral parlor. So let's do gymnasium. Ballroom could also have been good there, actually. I don't think ballroom would have been bad, but I think more doors is better. I think chapel... Oh, chapel is actually really good. Yes. We're not going to go in there, so we don't lose a coin yet. We're going to go in here. A dark room. Yeah. I dig this. I dig that. Okay, now we go into the chapel. And then chapel is here. Let's remember that for the burning glass, hopefully. Let's see what's up first. What's up, dog? Boudoir for a gem. Or kennel. Yeah, kennel. Kennel for the for opening rooms when you dig. We've got a shovel, so that's good. I think boudoir for the extra gem. Oh, magnifying glass. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm going to go back to the trading post and it's going to be like, give me the magnifying glass for a metal detector. And I am going to hate that. Let's go up through the kennel. There will be some... Nope, there isn't. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Weird that there's no dirt patch here. Okay. Through here. Great hall. Well, it will have to be Great Hall, yes. I am a bit scared of this, but I'm going to go back to the dark room and try, like, we won't be able to see what's in there. But hopefully we can get a good room from this. Let's do the gem requirement one. Walk-in closet. Not the best, but extra stuff. We get our gem back. We get 10 steps, which actually we do need in this run because we are wasting a lot of steps. Funeral parlor could be a good time for funeral parlor right now. We can definitely use our key to get through the Great Hall. That's completely fine. I'm worried about security doors now. I am very worried about that. We've got 2 ways we can go out the Great Hall, in theory. Let's go back to the funeral parlor. Okay, we're in the funeral parlor. Here is our key. We're going to get 4 gems out of this if we get it correct. The black box is true. The gems are in the true box. The blue box is true. If this is correct, then this is correct. Then this is false. Which means the gems are in the false box. So that works. If this is false, then it means this is false. Then it means this is true. So it's in the white box either way. Yes. Ooh, I think we've had that one before. But it's still a really big brain twister. Brain teaser. Yeah, so we need to go back to the Great Hall now. Right, Great Hall. Let's go straight through this door because we know for a fact it will lead us forward. Oh my gosh. I just don't really know what to do with this information of the tunnel. Like, it's great and all, but once we get next to the antechamber, we can't do anything. It would be interesting to see it. I also suppose if we go to this room and we don't like any of the options, we can always just draw tunnel again, go to tunnel, and then go to the next part. So it's basically a few redraws, and we get up and up and up. I would be keen in taking pool, though. Actually, I'm very keen in taking pool. Let's do pool. Remember, we still want to do the boiler room, pump room thing. I don't know how plausible that's going to be on this run, but we can try it. Another locked door. I'm a bit worried about keys now. I'm less worried about keys now. What is that? The prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of that same color. That's cool. I like that a lot. Amazing music in this room once again. Good job, students. So, okay. Let's go out of here. I don't like all these locked rooms. It's making me a bit anxious. We can do observatory. Or study. Observatory. We do like the effects of the observatory. 15 stars as well. That means we've been in here 15 times. What is this? The sale. Everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. Flyer? Oh. Today only. Great deals ahoy. The sale. Everything up to 50% off. Offer valid at the following locations: commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Bookshop! Okay. I mean, we don't really have many coins in this run, but that's cool to know that that works. Just making sure there's nothing else here. It's not going to tell us what water feature is near the Fen City or whatever. Ooh, our second funeral parlor. That would have been cracked. Locker room, I'm very keen on. But we don't. We don't have the room, the conference room. I would have liked a conference room. I don't mind. I would have liked dining room, but I think locker room is better for us. Let's do locker room. Is there a key in? Why does this always happen to me? Why? Okay. Don't panic, Ozone. Don't panic. We're fine. We've got one more place to go. I am panicking a little bit, I will say. It's just annoying how that happens. It's just really infuriating. Like, we've had no opportunity to get a key card or, like... Actually, I think we could have drawn security. I think we need to put more emphasis on drawing security and utility closet. I haven't drawn utility closet since we opened, what was it, Blackbridge Grotto or whatever it was. Gemstone Cavern it might have been. Right, let's see if it's this one. It probably isn't. Yep. Let's see if it's this one. Okay, it is that one. Thank goodness. I didn't want to waste too many keys on that. Lab is fine. Now we're out of gems. That's crazy. It's crazy work. Let's do an experiment, even though it's not... It's really just not going to happen. Whenever you draft a shop room, immediately, or each time you unlock or bypass a security door. I mean, that's not going to happen. Unless we find... If we find the security card, we are good. We are Gucci. We could just add one to our allowance. It's really boring, but I'm going to do that. I know, like, because it's the end of our run, basically. So I'm going to make sure we get something from it. Okay. Through this room. Not bad. Not bad. Funeral parlor is not bad. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we get to do this again. So much fun. I might need to put this one down to rare. Okay. The gems... By the way, we don't have a workshop, do we? Oh my gosh. Of course we don't. Of course we don't. Okay, the gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is true. If black is true, then white is true. Then blue is false. That's not right. If this is false, then this is true. The gems are not in this box, meaning they would be in black. Okay. So I think they're in black. If this is true, that's true. Yeah, that's just the same thing. I think it's in black. This could end the run instantly if I get it wrong. Yeah, 5 gems. Okay, that's actually really overpowered. It's a shame we don't have that for keys though. Security. If we can draw utility closet from security, we can keep going with the run. Come on. Utility closet. Utility closet. Get utility closet. Come on. Attic. We've got to take attic. We've never taken attic. If we can get a thing, a workshop, then this whole run would have been worth it. Okay, we got that. Oh my gosh, we got a letter. We've got that. We've got this, which we can open. 2 keys. Oh, we are sorted, mate. We are sorted. A plane. Oh, the plane from the book in the bunk room, I think. Secret garden key. Actually could be useful, potentially. Coupon book. Oh my gosh, there's pictures here. This is a big room. It's got a bishop in it as well. Okay, we need to... I mean, this could have a safe in it, for all I know. Like, there's not many rooms left, remember? We've got like 80% of the rooms. Okay, there's something here. Ah, Swan Song. Oh, wow. That's a good clue for it. That's a very good clue. Luckily, we're just too good. Another one of these chairs with that on it. We're just too good for this game. Ah, okay. Dear Miss Marigold, April 12th. Thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue, and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders, editor. I was about to say, ending is too political. I was about to say, it's probably the politics from it. And I actually imagine it was an anti-royalist story. I've turned now on Mary, because I think originally I did think Mary wrote it for Simon because Simon loved red so much, but now I'm starting to think that was a sort of cover-up. It's interesting, isn't it? Ruffington Red Publishing, Children's Book Department, 205 Conchetta County or Country or something, 02117 2765. That could be a code. Could be a code. We saw one of these in red prints as well. Mustn't forget about that. Swan. Okay, big gear from somewhere. This is Thomas Sinclair. This must be... Oh, this must be Herbert and Simon. And this is outside, looking out at the mountain and stuff. Okay. Cool. Nice photo. Moon pendant. Emerald bracelet. How intriguing. I feel like there's something I'm missing in this room. A wheel. Oh, this is from the guest bedroom, I'm sure, because there is a very nautical theme in there, isn't it? 8. This is a nice attic, to be fair. I would sleep up here. Okay. That's a cool room. Definitely gave us a lot of items. What did it give us? Coupon book, secret garden key. We still have the prism key. This isn't a bad run, actually. I thought this run was going very bad, and then it kind of got okay. I'm going to take passageway just because we really, really need... We really need a utility closet. Because then we can continue on from the foundation and the locker room. Let's take passageway. We are on 1 gem, which I am a little bit scared about. Come on. Okay, let's just be careful. No. Okay. Pump room is fine. Anything in the pump room? A security door. Great. My favorite. I was hoping for a boiler room, but... Oh no. What else is there? If we go this way... We're in a corridor. Wait, let's use the secret garden key. Good idea, Ozone. Good idea. I'm really glad I thought of that. Wait, we're gonna open the antechamber. Oh my god, this could be the run. This could be the run. This is unlocked the doors in here. That's good. Ah, we're just low on gems. We're just low on gems now. I can't believe we're low on gems after having 2 red parlors. We have been spending a lot of gems. Right. We've spread fruit around, so we should be okay in terms of steps, in theory. Do we have a dining room? I don't think we got a dining room in the end. That opens the east one? Oh, I thought it opened the west one. No, I mean, that opened the west one. I thought it opened the east. Sorry, my brain's bugging. Again, I did an exam, so... Oh, it'd be great to get through this. Okay, well, one day that will happen, I'm sure. Again, it's a case of, like, I know how to do it. It's just a case of actually doing it. Dining room on rank 8 is insane. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Pizza. Hell yeah. If we have a furnace, we get 10 extra steps. Ah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. This is a good run. This is a good run. I would love workshop. Workshop would be great. Let's go up. I mean, I would love some gems. That's what I would love. Ooh, lots of doors needing keys. We do have a lot of keys, so I'm not worried about it. Office. Utility. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. I didn't think this was going to be possible. Right. Gymnasium off. Darkroom on. Garage on. Keycard off. Bam. There we go. That's what I've been wanting. So now we need to go back to security and turn security doors off. And we've got loads of places to go. Oh boy. Okay, this was a ropey run that just became amazing. We go through here. Here's some fruit that was spread from Secret Garden. Let's have a look at this. View estate inventory. Yeah, I knew that was going to kill me. What the heck? One upgrade disc. Oh, it's in the Great Hall. Which, by the way, we can still open one of the antechamber doors from that. We've got a lot of keys as well, and loads of keys are spread throughout. We've got 3 keys spread throughout the property. 8 fruit as well. Okay, so let's try and go back to the Great Hall if we can. Let's turn the key card off. So change offline mode to unlocked. Confirm. Change security level to high. And confirm. And then let's get the heck out of here. Now, where do I go? We can go up from passageway. I just have to be cautious. We don't have any gems. Do we want a hallway here? Not really. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, not great, not great. Sauna usually gets us a gem, doesn't it? So I'm tempted to go sauna, and also 20 steps at the start of the next day is always great. No gem on this one? Oh, okay. Oh, but we do get this, which we might be able to trade as well. Yeah, this is a good run. One of our best runs in a while. Okay. Security door. Interesting. Lose half your steps is really interesting. Because I would like to get archives here, but at the same time... Lose half your steps. What, we'd be on 18, 19? It's not amazing. We do have fruit spread throughout the house. Let's pick archives. Let's be boring. Okay. Antechamber door. We haven't seen that in a while. We haven't seen that in a long time. Another security door. Great. Boiler room. It's almost perfect. I just wish it didn't cost a gem. Okay. Now, what do I do? I would like to be able to get to the left room of the antechamber because that's open. But I'm very scared I'm not going to draw one. Or if I do draw one, it will be a gem cost. Didn't security say there were gems out and about? The Great Hall opens the south door though, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. The greenhouse does. Eee! That's annoying. Right. Let's just do it. Special key. Special key on blue. Do we just get a blue room? Let's use the prism key, otherwise we're never going to use it. Blue room. Oh, never mind. I freaking knew it! Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! That's been the most annoying ending to a run I've ever seen. How did we run out of gems? Literally, office would have been perfect. We know what this one is. Mailroom. It's going to have to be mailroom. Literally, if we had 2 gems, we would have gone into the antechamber, gone down into the basement, and explored all the basement. But we were 2 gems short. Whose fault was that? I mean, I don't want to blame it on Attic, but Attic was 3 gems. That's the most annoying thing. I want to go. I don't want to be here. Okay, well, you got a compass and... No! No! It's teasing me! If I drew that instead of sauna, we would be in the antechamber right now. This might be the worst day of my life. This is really bad. And we didn't get workshop. Look how many items we have. We have the trading post. We didn't get the workshop. I'm going to kill the creators of this game. I'm going to kill them. Well, we can go back to the foundation. I'm sure it won't change a single thing. I mean... Oh no, we can't even draw greenhouse, can we? I would love to get greenhouse here, but we can't. Because we're drawing from this room. Okay, let's go back to the foundation. Just to rub it in a little bit more, how many gems are there on the estate? That's so painful. One of these rooms is going to have a upgrade disc. Upgrade disc. Not that one. One of these 2 rooms is going to have an upgrade disc. Oh wow, look, the one door we couldn't get to. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Okay, well, oh, and there's our gem, or one of our gems. If I opened that door and it was a gem, I actually think I would have screamed. Don't underestimate me. Wait a sec. Where am I going? I don't know. What am I doing? I want to go back to security. So let's go through here and then to the left, right? Yeah. No. No? What? No. Here. Yes. And then through here, and then back into here, and then upgrade disc. Okay. What are we going to get for the upgrade disc? At least we did something okay. What is it going to be? Mailroom. If it adds another door, I am actually... I am going to throw myself out the window and record myself doing it so that you can all see. Okay. Whew. This has been an entertaining run, though, to be fair. Mailroom, same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. That's quite good. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. I don't mind that, actually. Or freight shipping. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. A very big package. I like the idea of it being in the at the entrance. Same day delivery. It's okay. It's like dining room in that sense. But dining room, at least, like, you get steps. For mailroom, you just get an item and gems. It's not bad. I think I would prefer no contact delivery. I think that's something I want. It's just nice to have it like right at the beginning of the run, so that, like, you know, you at least start the run on good terms. Oh no, I can't believe this run. It's just been insane. It's been crazy right from the get-go, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. If we bought set of gems at the beginning of the run, I would have been in the antechamber. The more and more I think about it, the worse it gets. This is why that book said, you need to make sure you've got rooms, lad, or gems, lad. You need to make sure you got gems, lad. Oh, well, at least we can end this video by reading a book. Oh my gosh. I didn't even want to read a book right now. But we may as well, yeah. Yeah, why not? Okay, well, that's great. Volume 5, October issue. Oh, by the way, it's the 1st of December. The Death of Drafting. Draxus. Is that the 8th angel? Is Draxus... We've heard the name Draxus from the observatory. I think Draxus must be the 8th angel. Every architect has experienced it. Oh my... The irony of this. So the first time we did the drafting thing, it was about... it was just drafting tips in general, I think, right? It was like, make sure you got enough gems, etc. Like a starting thing. The second time was in the drafting studio, I believe. And that one was all about... it was all about different colours of rooms. And that was just after we got the Banner of the King, which is quite ironic, right? The third time we read one of these books was in the library again, and it was about inventory. And that was when we were trying to get the tool, the tool in order to, like... Yeah, and the workshop. We were trying to get the workshop, and we were trying to combine stuff here. That was ironic as well. This is ironic because we've just freaking died in this game because we didn't have any path to go down. Because we didn't have enough gems. And now it's talking about Death of Drafting. This game, it's just like... It's a curse. It's a curse. What is going on? Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything is going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion. And it is imperative you draft a hallway or else your design will have no hope of further development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends. Rooms with no exit and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. Yeah, tell me about it. In short, they're the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover, once and for all, if there is any life beyond the dead end. No exit strategies. A dead end is any room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. That is true. We have realized that a few times, that you need to draft the dead ends early on as well as the big rooms, because then they get out of your deck. Of course, if you have Chamber of Mirrors, that doesn't really apply. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are more critical. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead end room on a rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this, and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. That's interesting, actually. There is a sort of like battle between, like, do I go north so that I can draft back south and draft some dead end rooms? Or do I draft like horizontally so that I'm making sure I'm drafting everything before going up? So like there is that sort of dilemma there of like, do I keep going up or do I just stay down for a second? Do I breathe down in like the foundations of the estate? That is a really interesting question that I've had a lot of the time, because you've seen me, right? You've seen me like go north, and then I'm like, should I go back to that earlier room that's still on the first rank? And at that point, I'm like, I don't know. I think I had good strategy actually this run. I think I could have drafted more dead end rooms, don't get me wrong. And I think it was unfortunate that I had keycard rooms. But right at the beginning, I was drafting a lot of rooms here, there, and everywhere, and not going in any of them, just to make sure like we have a way forward, or like making sure we're drafting a dead end room here, so we need a big path room here. Like, we need to make sure we're considering a lot of different factors at once, which actually makes this game very difficult. This is a very difficult game. I need to iterate that. Grave mistakes. As foreboding as a black bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or the tomb. Or not, sorry. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Aegeran angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. I've never thought about that. I've never actually read this, I don't think. I have read it, but each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 gold in the tomb. I've never actually thought about the tomb that way. I've just thought about the tomb as being like a big lore place and a way you get to the basement. So we should consider that when drawing the tomb. Also, Veya. I don't think we've had that name. No, we certainly have not had that name yet, but now we do. We've got Rhino, Veya, Myla, and Orinda. It's not following what I thought it would, which is the realms. And also, we do have now Draxus as number 8, which is just kind of death, I think, or dead ends. Sorry, you couldn't see that, but we can put a screenshot here as well, and a little bit of information about Draxus. We know Draxus is in the observatory as one of the constellations, which makes dead end rooms more common. Which actually, now I see that, that would be awful to get in a run, in a normal run. But if you have Tomb, that's amazing. That is really good. That's a great synergy. So there you go. Grounds for termination. Okay. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique not only in where they can be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidate for dead ends. They're also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, which we've had plenty of, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for the extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of this article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate in his humble bedroom. Grounds for termination, that's quite funny. The groundskeeper tool shed is often a great draft choice to find useful items like a shovel or a sledgehammer. Even better items can be found in the trading post, that is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in this subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a valuable or reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in this estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people rather than food against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Cool. Enshrined ideals. Oh, this is interesting. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? All questions that I've genuinely had. The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with a glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by the unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Blessing of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. Oh my gosh. Blessing of the General. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Oh my gosh. That's difficult to set up though. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. What? That's weird. That's very weird. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in your room in the estate, you will draw that room or drafting from the grounds the following day. Oh my gosh. Wait. What? That's insane. So, what could that be good for, though? Oh my gosh, if you have attic, if you call it a day in the attic and you have Blessing of the Monk, you get 8 items straight away in the run. That's really good. What if you have something like Greenhouse? Like, if you get the Broken Lever, you've got instant access to the antechamber. That's really cool, actually. Blessing of the Monk is interesting. We haven't had that one yet. Blessing of the Chef we have had. Each type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. That's interesting. Blessing of the Gardener we've had. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. Top 5 dead ends as selected by the editorial staff of Drafting Strategy. If Toolshed is good, then Attic is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Yeah. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Chess portmanteaus. Oh my gosh. A portmanteau is... What's a portmanteau? Isn't that when you have... Isn't that... Yeah, it's like... It's when you have D8 and you put it together and you say date. So I think that's a clue to that safe. I think that's what a portmanteau is. Portmanteau, a new word formed by blending the sounds and meanings of 2 or more existing words. Oh, right, yeah, like brunch and motel. Yeah, I thought it was just combining 2 words into one, but it's like spork, podcast, iPod and broadcast? Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that was a portmanteau. It's a cool word. I like that word. So that's that. That's a really cool clue. More than any other room, CodeCheck allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. The risks may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. That's interesting. Yeah, secret passage is a dead end. Dead end contest, mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Taro Martais shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. That's what the trophy of sweepstakes is. So, we need to draft we need to draft 20 dead end rooms. How do you do that? We need to think about what the layout of the house would look like with 20. Because, oh, I know what it would look like. It would be two files, and then you would have rooms coming out that are all dead ends. Like going out to the wings and going into the middle. That's a lot of dead end rooms. 20. I don't know how we're going to do that. But 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. That's a lot. And then we've got some text here. Eligibility. The Dead End Contest sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen Ares who are at least 12 years of age at the time of entry. I know you can't see most of this, but I'm sorry. Employees of Drafting Strategy, its affiliates, subsidiaries, advertising and promotion agencies, and their immediate family members, and or those living in the same household of each are not eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. Entry. To enter the sweepstakes, players must draft rooms in a single house during a single day. Any number of rooms may be drafted, but only dead-end rooms during that day will be counted toward the dead-end tally. If the dead-end tally exceeds the current record, participant is considered a winner. The cash prize has an approximate shop value equal to 200 gold paid out to the winner of sweepstakes in a check equal to the prize amount. The trophy of sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 30 gold. Please note, the trophy is not composed of real gold, but features a gold-like coating for decorative purposes only. The winner will be notified and receive their prize via mail no later than 5 days after obtaining the dead end record. Check mailroom for prize delivery. Oh my gosh, this is so complicated. The odds of winning this contest are not very promising. The architect who set this record was very, very good at drafting, but best of luck regardless. Okay. Interesting. And then that's it. Okay. Well. Hang on. Was that word from the editor different? Haunting October edition. We trust you have unearthed... Oh, haunting. Okay. It was in October because it was Halloween, like death sort of thing. Morbid realm of death and dead end rooms, from the despair of the drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb. We believe the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the art. I love how bullshit this is. It's so bull. It's like, we know that it's like, we know you love dead end rooms, and it sparks the most creativeness in your architects. Like, go away. You're obviously just BSing this. Okay. There's not anything else we can really do in this run. I think let's just go to the training post just to see how it works. I am actually furious at this run, and I know you guys probably are too, so I'm sorry for messing it up, but today could have been basement key day, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't our lucky day. It was our lucky day for so many more reasons, but again, it's that thing of like, we have an amazing run for 90% of the run, and then we just mess it up somehow. So how does this work? Shovel for car keys. We didn't get a garage, did we? No, of course we didn't. Sledgehammer for car keys. Magnifying glass for battery pack. Prism key for hall pass. Coupon book for car keys. Running shoes for metal detector. There it is. If we had the workshop, we would have been able to get the burning glass again. More. Compass for car keys. Well, I wish I could light this bomb because I want to explode it in my face right now. That was so unfortunate, but also great day. Great day for a few different reasons. None of which I can remember at this current moment because we've just read a whole book. But this was a red manor, apparently. We did get a few red rooms, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't particularly good. But there were good aspects towards it. We did get the attic as a new room. Not that that really matters that much. Well, what an episode of Blueprints. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure you let me know if you enjoyed. And, I'd say... I keep thinking there's something here that I'm obviously missing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. You liked the video. If you enjoyed, let me know how you are finding the series. Next episode is episode number 10. Can you believe it? It's gone so fast. But I am really, really enjoying this game. We are 25 days in. If I can beat this game in less than 50, like if I can get to room 46 in less than... No, actually, if I can get to room 46 before day 46, I will be happy. Let's put that down. Let's write that down as like a bet. I bet I can do it in less than 46 days. So we've only got like 21 days left, but I'm sure we can do it. I think we're close, actually. I think we're close. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Here is a teaser. Hello, if this is the teaser. This is something I noticed in my run last time. Boiler room, archives, pump room. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I knew 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 I was missing something. Oh my gosh. I know I was so focused on like what was going to be next to the antechamber, and we didn't manage to do it. But I didn't even think about the fact that boiler room is connected to the archives, which is connected to the pump room. So I could have done that. So, oh my gosh.